Pivotal bout for both fighters. Pyay Nyo versus Bare-Knuckle. Who's sent back to his corner? You start center of the ring. Touch of hands, round number one. Blue and white trunks for Pyay Nyo. Red and black trunks for Bare-Knuckle. Nyo starts with a left hand. Kick from Ooh. Outside kick from Nyo. Nyo swinging big early, Joe.
Yeah, Nyo used that jab to kind of get his range found out. And then he let some big shots go on Ooh there here in the beginning of the first.
Uppercut from Bare-Knuckle, then the outside kick. Big hooks and an uppercut. Big swings, counter right hand from Ooh. Nyo unloading early. Both fighters now unloading. Bare-Knuckle with a volley of strikes. Deep kick caught. But even a dump, Nyo really helped himself to the canvas. Gets the restart. Professional move.
Good job by Ooh there. Sometimes you just have to match the other guy's aggression. You don't want to get steamrolled out there. Nyo came out and was throwing big overhand rights, big shots, and Ooh just gave it right back to him, kept himself in the fight.
155 remaining, round number one. Already real swelling under the left eye of Pyay Nyo. That's a massive, nasty mouse. Minute number two, and his eye is almost ready to close.
Yeah, I saw him start messing with his eye a little bit. I thought he might have got poked in the eye, but it could have been from a strike. Either way, that thing's going to be closed by the end of the round, probably.
When your eye closes, it's not just obviously the sight of that eye, peripheral vision. It's the balance, it's gauging the distance.
Yeah, you know, few things I've dealt with in fighting were harder than fighting with limited vision. And if, you know, somebody with as much experience as Nyo, though, I'm sure this isn't the first time. So he's probably dealt with this before. But as you said, peripheral vision, but depth perception also, it can really mess up a lot of different things. Make things look totally different out there. And then you're not used to that. You train, you know, for your fights and have most of your fights with two eyes. All of a sudden you're out there fighting with one eye. It can definitely be a factor.
Bare-Knuckle trying to take full advantage, lands the left hand. There's another big left hand. That backs off Nyo. Step in, knee now.
Interesting strategy by Ooh here. Typically, people attack the eye that's swollen because it's harder to see that hand coming, but he's choosing to mostly get busy with his left hand.
Right hand lands right in the mouse, that pocket of blood that is pooled under the left eye of Nyo, and all to close that left eye. 15 seconds remaining, round number one of this, our co-main event of the evening. Hard body kick from Nyo. That's the end of round one. And Nyo's eye is a disaster as he goes to his corner.
seconds out.
Seconds out called, round number 2. Swelling has definitely gone down to the left side of Pyay Nyo. Huge credit to his corner. We'll see how much now Joe Sabau targets that with the right hand. Furious leg kicks and an overhand right from Nyo. There's the swelling right back on first contact.
Already closed again after one punch. It's unbelievable.
The right hand, especially that right hook of Wu, that's the target shot to the blind side. That's what Sabau is throwing. Clinch, quick separation. Nyo trying to take this fight to the inside, presumably with limited depth perception. Really no way to stay on the outside.
No, yeah, I think that's a good game plan for him, is to try to mix it up in the clinch. He was doing good in the tighter ranges in the first round, so if you can't see out of one eye, you better take the fight somewhere where you can handle it.
Sabau's face relatively clean, at least at this relatively early stage. 15 gone, round number 2. Nyo continuing to throw with the right hand. Good short right hand, caught Wu. Spinning back fist now. Nyo starting to eat more and more shots, especially on that right eye. It's clear Sabau targeting that closed left eye of Pyay Nyo. Uppercut. There's the big headbutt. That was right into the eye. Early adversity for Pyay Nyo. Trying to fight through the adversity, missing with that uppercut. Left hook. 2 big headbutts from Nyo. Left hook that time from Sabau and into the clinch. 45 seconds remaining, round 2. Left hand again from Wu. Jackhammer right hands from Nyo, stepping in. Again with the headbutt.
Nyo's doing a good job in these really tight ranges. You know, he lands big overhand shots, gets in close, is able to land some good headbutts in the clinch. But out there at range, he's having a hard time seeing, and Wu's just a good puncher from range too. We've seen that. He's got good left hands. His right hands aren't visible to his opponent, so he's having a lot of luck with his punches. And neither one of them are being shy in throwing of them. High punch count in this round for both guys.
Body kick. Some mugging from Sabau after the bell.
seconds out.
Bout number 6 of 7 on this stacked card. WLC 4 Bare-Knuckle King. From the gorgeous Myanmar capital, Lethwei. Pyay Nyo versus Bare-Knuckle. We start round number 3, Joe. He has come to the realization he's essentially a one-eyed fighter. Rest of the way through. That eye essentially started to close within 45 seconds of this fight. It's almost fully closed by minute 2 of round 1. Big knee to the body from Wu. Between rounds 1 and 2, Pyay Nyo's corner doing a nice job moving the blood around, slightly opening that eye, but then basically closed in the early seconds of round number 2 upon first contact with the fist of Bare-Knuckle with the right hand.
Yeah, and I think it would just close anyway. That eye's bad enough that just by not having the ice actually on it, once he comes out for the round, it just starts to swell again right away. But to Nyo's credit, he's still just right in this fight. It's still a close fight. You know, that's what veterans do. He's got 50-plus fights. He's got a lot of experience, obviously. And so he's dealing with adversity out there and is in a relatively close fight. Even though his eye looks bad, I think this is still a very close fight.
Good left hook, then the right uppercut from Bare-Knuckle. No hesitancy, no whatsoever from Pyay Nyo. Trying to go to work in the clinch. Cross the halfway line of this fight. Short 2 headbutts from Nyo. Left hand from Wu. Nyo wanted to be on the inside even more so now with his eye all but swollen shut. Can you see that left eye? It's just a wreck. Good headbutt from Nyo. And again, you see the mugging, the clowning from Wu.
Yeah, I think Wu's getting a little frustrated though because Nyo's just staying right in his face. He's really starting to land some good shots. Typically, just like in boxing or anything, if you're getting hit and you're making faces afterwards, it's usually because it affected you, not the opposite.
Right hook, left hook from Wu. Big swing and a miss with the right hand from Nyo. Again, that right hand, you see, really targeting that closed eye, targeting the mouth with the right hand. Big knees. Good left hand from Nyo. Another left hand from Pyay Nyo. And on that, Nyo down, but that's really to slip right back to his feet. Bare-Knuckle's face, relatively clean, eats the headbutt just before the bell to end round.
seconds out.
Maximum of 6 minutes remains in this our co-main event of the evening. Rugged, extremely hard fought thus far through the opening 3 rounds. Pyay Nyo versus Ba-U. To round 4 we go. Outside kick. You're changing things up here in early stages of round number 4. Looking off the jab and again the left jab. Better stuff from you, now to the body. Lethwei initiates the clinch.
Nyo used that jab early, very early in the fight actually, to open the first round, landed a couple good jabs and set up his power shots like that, and then just went back to it to start off this round here. That's a good strategy for him. Able to get in close by using his jab instead of taking punches on his way in, and then trying to land his big powerful shots once on the inside.
Right hand lands by Nyo, but then taken off balance on the follow-through of that punch. The striking output, Ba-U has definitely decreased since the end of round 2. He's now largely on his back foot here in round number 4.
Good elbow from U right there.
Left hand from Ba-U, big cut. Good short elbow from Ba-U. Nyo trying to explode in with the left elbow and again the clinch. 140 remaining round number 4. Surprisingly, Joe, Ba-U seems to have abandoned that right hook to the closed left eye of Nyo here in round 4.
Yeah, you know, I've noticed throughout this fight, I think U's best punch is actually his left hook. And so just because his opponent's eye swollen, he hasn't changed up the way he fights, which, you know, could potentially be a good strategy, but you would think that that eye being that close, we'd see a lot more right-handed work from U.
Again, the separation. On the rear teep kick. Now mixing things up. For a moment of inactivity from these two fighters in this bout. Both looking to reset, reposition. Ba-U fully realizes, despite virtually completely closing the left eye of Pyay Nyo, that has guaranteed him nothing in this fight in terms of victory. Still a very even fight. And Nyo really wearing the damage on his face. Left hand from Nyo. Overhand right. We are headed to the 5th final round.
Yeah, you know, when I saw that eye close at the beginning,
seconds out.
To the fifth and final round we go. Pyay Nyo versus Bareknuckle. Very even as we enter the final round of this co-main event in the welterweight division. Move back to the jab immediately. Good right hand. Really landing that cleanly. Swing and a miss with the overhand right from Pyay Nyo. That was a gorgeous right hand he landed in the previous sequence. Clubbing overhand rights now from Nyo.
Nyo had started 3 different rounds out by being jab heavy and then getting behind it with his right hand. He's had a lot of success with that. Be interesting to see if he sticks with that a little bit more here to finish up this fight.
Bouncing the step, shuffle step from Bareknuckle. We were saying that Pyay Nyo's left eye virtually completely closed. Forget virtually, it is completely closed. Started to swell shut in the opening minute of this fight. Swing and a miss on the overhand right from Nyo. Can you see the mugging, the posturing from Bareknuckle coming to the inside, driving Pyay Nyo back. A lot of misses from Nyo here in this fifth and final round. 20 remaining. Nothing on that jab. Big caught, counter left hand from With the body language of a fighter who feels that he is in full control. Good right hand.
Yeah, you know, that's a dangerous game to play though, kind of taking rounds off. Feels like he's won, so he's showboating. I think this is a very close fight. Be really interesting to see, but great work there from Nyo.
That's ruled a slip. The left hand landed, but the kick was caught. Pyay Nyo clearly off balance. The knockdown. Can you see the posturing from Bareknuckle really playing to this crowd? 2 very popular fighters here in the respective home nation, Myanmar. Bareknuckle sticking his face out, walking forward with his hands at his knees. 20 seconds remaining in this fight. Snap jab from Getting the shuffle step with the knee. The bell, the end of the fight. And there's the sportsmanship. Bareknuckle immediately playing to the crowd, reacting as though he has won this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, to present the award to the winner, please welcome Mr. Diha, manager of Speed Energy Drink. After 5 rounds of intense Lethwei action, we go to the judges' scorecard. Winner by unanimous decision, Sabaru!
Arguably, or perhaps inarguably, the biggest win of his career for Sabaru, defeating the ultra-talented and accomplished Pyay Nyo. And Nyo suffers just his 4th defeat in 61 fights. Nyo no doubt will lament how things could have been different had he not had that swelling issue on his left eye from the opening minute of this fight. But that's an outstanding and accomplished win for Sabaru. Victorious by way of unanimous decision in our co-main event of the evening. Sabaru defeats Pyay Nyo.